Rattlesnakes are some of the most famous snakes on the planet. They are a group of venomous snakes that belong to the pit viper family. You can find these incredible reptiles all across the Americas. Their home stretches from southern Canada all the way down to Argentina. This means they live in a huge variety of places. They can be found in hot, sandy deserts. They also live in lush green forests and rocky mountainsides. These snakes are true survivors. They have adapted to live in many different environments, which is just amazing when you think about it. They are a symbol of the wild, untamed parts of our world. These snakes are uniquely American. You won't find them anywhere else in the world. They are part of the genera and the name rattlesnake comes from a very special feature they have. At the end of their tail is a rattle. This rattle is made of interlocking segments of keratin. Keratin is the same stuff our fingernails are made of. When the snake vibrates its tail, these segments click together. This creates a buzzing sound that is unmistakable. It's a clear warning to any animal or person that gets too close. It's their way of saying, "Hey, I'm here, please back off." The famous rattle is built up over time. A baby rattlesnake is born with just a small button at the end of its tail. This first piece is called a pre-button. Every time the snake sheds its skin, a new segment is added to the rattle. So, a longer rattle usually means an older snake. But it's not a perfect calendar. Sometimes segments can break off in the wild. An adult rattlesnake can shake its tail incredibly fast. They can move it back and forth more than 50 times a second. This creates that classic chilling buzz that serves as such an effective deterrent. These creatures play a vital role in their ecosystems. As predators, they help control populations of rodents and other small animals. This helps keep the environment in balance. Without them, rodent populations could explode, which could damage crops and spread disease. So, even though they have a fearsome reputation, rattlesnakes are essential. They are a key part of the natural food web. Understanding their place in the world helps us appreciate them more. They aren't just dangerous animals. They are important contributors to a healthy environment, and that's something we should always respect. Let's look at the amazing tools a rattlesnake has. Their head is a big clue that they are pit vipers. It's often shaped like a triangle or an arrowhead. This shape is because of the large venom glands located on the sides of their head, behind their eyes. These glands produce the powerful venom they need for hunting. Their eyes are also fascinating. They have vertical pupils, like a cat's eye. This type of pupil helps them see very well in low light. This is perfect for a creature that often hunts at dawn, dusk, or even in the middle of the night when it's cooler. The fangs of a rattlesnake are truly a marvel of natural engineering. They are long, hollow, and incredibly sharp, like a pair of hypodermic needles. When the snake is resting, these fangs are folded up against the roof of its mouth. They are protected by a fleshy sheath. But when the snake strikes, its mouth opens wide, and the fangs swing forward, ready for action. This allows the snake to inject its venom deep into its prey with incredible speed and precision. It's a highly efficient system that has evolved over millions of years to be a perfect hunting tool. One of the most incredible features of a rattlesnake is something you might not even see at first. Between their eyes and their nostrils, they have special heat-sensing pits. These pits are amazing. They can detect tiny changes in temperature. This gives the snake a kind of thermal vision. They can see the heat signature of a warm-blooded animal, like a mouse or a rabbit, even in complete darkness. This sixth sense makes them incredibly effective hunters. They can find and strike their prey with pinpoint accuracy, guided by heat alone. The venom itself is a complex cocktail of proteins and enzymes. The primary type is hemotoxic. This means it mainly affects the blood and tissues. When a rattlesnake bites its prey, the venom quickly goes to work. It starts to break down tissues and blood cells. This not only immobilizes the animal, but also begins the digestion process before the snake even swallows its meal. For humans, a bite is a serious medical emergency. It can cause intense pain, swelling, tissue damage, and problems with blood clotting. This is why it's so important to give them space. Rattlesnakes are patient hunters. They don't chase after their food. Instead, they use a strategy called ambush predation. A rattlesnake will find a good spot, often near a rodent trail or burrow. Then, it will coil up and wait, perfectly camouflaged against the ground. They can stay motionless for hours, waiting for an unsuspecting meal to wander by. Using their heat-sensing pits and sense of smell, they detect when prey is near. When a mouse, rat, squirrel, or bird comes within range, the snake strikes with lightning speed. The strike is one of the fastest movements in the animal kingdom. The main diet of a rattlesnake consists of small mammals and birds. The size of the prey depends on the size of the snake. Younger, smaller snakes might eat lizards or large insects. Larger snakes like the eastern diamondback can take on bigger prey like rabbits or prairie dogs. After a successful strike, the snake will usually release the animal immediately. It then waits for the venom to do its work. The snake follows the scent trail left by the dying animal. Once it finds its meal, it swallows it whole, head first. This can be a big meal that will last the snake for weeks. When it comes to family life, rattlesnakes have a surprising method of reproduction. Unlike many other snakes that lay eggs, rattlesnakes are ovoviviparous. This means the female carries the eggs inside her body. The babies develop inside these eggs and then hatch inside the mother. She then gives birth to live young. This provides the babies with more protection during their most vulnerable stage. A mother rattlesnake can give birth to between 4 and 21 babies at a time, depending on her species and size. This usually happens in the late summer or early fall. The young rattlesnakes, called neonates, are born fully equipped for survival. They have their fangs, a full supply of venom, and that small button on their tail. They are like miniature versions of their parents. The mother snake will often stay with her newborns for a short time, maybe a week or two. She provides them with protection from predators while their senses develop. After they have their first shed, usually within about 10 days, the little snakes will leave the den. They head out on their own to start their solitary lives, ready to hunt and navigate the world. The rattlesnake family is incredibly diverse. There are over 30 different species, and they all have unique characteristics. The eastern diamondback rattlesnake is the largest rattlesnake in North America. It can grow to be over 8 feet long. It has a bold pattern of dark diamonds outlined in yellow. On the other side of the country, you'll find the sidewinder. This desert dweller is famous for its unique J-shaped movement across the sand. This sidewinding motion helps it travel efficiently over loose, hot sand while keeping most of its body off the ground. Another notable species is the Mojave rattlesnake. It has a reputation for having particularly potent venom. Its venom is a powerful neurotoxin, which affects the nervous system, in addition to the typical hemotoxins. Then there's the beautiful timber rattlesnake. This species lives in forests and can have different color patterns, from yellow to black, to help it blend in with the forest floor. There is even a rattlesnake that has almost lost its rattle. The Santa Catalina rattlesnake, found only on one island in Mexico, has a tiny, quiet rattle, a fascinating example of evolution in action. Despite their fearsome reputation, rattlesnakes are not aggressive animals. They are actually quite shy and prefer to avoid conflict. Their first line of defense is camouflage. They are masters at blending in with their surroundings. If they feel threatened, their next step is to use their rattle as a warning. They are telling you to stay away. A strike is always a last resort. A snake will only bite if it feels trapped and has no other choice. They would much rather save their precious venom for hunting a real meal, not for defending themselves against a large creature they can't eat. Living alongside these amazing animals is all about respect and awareness. When you're hiking in rattlesnake country, be aware of your surroundings. Watch where you step and where you put your hands. Never try to handle or provoke a rattlesnake. If you see one, the best thing you can do is stop, slowly back away, and give it plenty of space to move on. By understanding their behavior and appreciating their role in nature, we can coexist peacefully. These creatures are a powerful and beautiful part of the wild, and they deserve our admiration and protection.